guys, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to the party. We're just getting started. This is a new channel. It's a growing channel, and that's a shout out to everyone who has subscribed. I truly appreciate all of you guys' help and just subscribing, commenting, liking my videos. I know it's been a while since I've posted, and we are not doing that again, but I appreciate you guys really coming out, showing your support, and we are definitely chugging along together. So I appreciate all of you guys. So why are we here? We are here because, title says Lipo 360 update. So about 6 months ago, I got Lipo 360, and I went with Dr. Kosh Shop in Austin, Texas. And it's been an uphill journey. I thought that, after maybe 3 months that I would be optimal. I'm almost 6, and we are still learning about the do's and don'ts of post-op. So let's get started with massages. So after you come out of surgery, you are going to probably have, or you will have your first lymphatic massages. So lymphatic massages, if you're here in the States, and even if you do have your drains, so we have open incision draining for the most part domestically. So I had open incision draining, and basically I had a lot of fluid retention in light of that. I just drained open, and everything just came out on a day-to-day basis. It was quite graphic. If you guys have seen my Lipo 360 vlog, you know how that kind of looked, how that felt. It was disgusting, but it's something that we do domestically. So the massages will help you with that process and basically getting all of the fluid out. So you will start with a red tint of fluid, and then it'll turn orange, and as it's starting to get to a point where your body can absorb it, it will be yellow. And you'll get to a point where maybe after a week they should not be opening your incisions anymore, and they'll just be getting the fluid out through your lymphatic system and not so much through the incisions. So I think it's very important that you find a great massage tech, because you are very vulnerable at this point in your life, and you need someone who cares about you, who isn't money hungry, someone who truly wants to see you as their client get to optimal health and have great results. What you'll find is that there are a lot of people who are extremely money hungry, which can make it very difficult to find someone who really wants to help you. So, before you go in and you purchase 10 massages from someone, maybe do 3. See how they are, see if you guys get along, see if they can if they have the acumen to even help you with some of the issues you may have. And then from there, move forward with getting your additional massages from them. I think that makes it so much easier, because I've seen people who they bought 10 massages with someone, and after someone got them, it was a money grab, and they just kind of were non-responsive or fit them in here and there. And again, you're so vulnerable. This is a life, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but it's a life-altering surgery that you have. So you need someone who's definitely going to have care and concern of your process and what you're going through. And this is inclusive of those who are getting a BBL as well. I truly believe the BBL, a lot of the healing process is that of the same with you getting Lipo 360. It's all through the liposuction aspect of it. The fluff period too, right? You're worried about that, but a lot of the pain and the massages and all of those things are, for your snatched waist. And you need to have someone who's really on your team, because I went to Adriana in Southern California, and if you guys live in Southern California, I definitely recommend that you go to her. And she was like, this is a team, I'm gonna do what I need to do, and I need you to also do the same. And just coming in with that mentality, me knowing that I want optimal results, and that she also wants to help me, really made it we are a team in this, and we're gonna make it happen. So make sure you're going to someone who really cares about their clients and is more concerned with client retention than getting more clients. Because if someone just wants more and more and more, then where do you fall in that? And more than likely, you're going to be at the back end of it. And so that's not fair to you at this point in time in your life. Make sure that you're getting your massages so you don't have seromas, which can turn into fibrosis and scar tissue. Make sure that all of that is getting broken down, because you did not spend X amount of thousands of dollars for you to then not have optimal results because you didn't get your massages. Make sure you are budgeting for your massages and you're getting them done, because that's going to help with your healing process, and also making sure that you don't have scar tissue and other issues that are prolonged and you'll see in the future after things start to level out. I will also say, do your research. One thing that is like so huge is like, you need to do your research, you need to listen to your surgeon, and you need to also listen to your massage therapist. And it's hard to marry all three of those, but seriously, if you do not do your research, then there will be massage therapists who are saying, hey, it's been 2 weeks, let's do some laser cavitation, some radio frequency, some wood therapy. And you will want to smack somebody. I do not promote violence, but you will want to box somebody in their head. If they are trying to do wood therapy, you will be crying like a baby if they do wood therapy on you at 3 weeks. You're not ready for it. And then it can also hinder you from getting the results that you want. So make sure you do your research, advocate for yourself. If there's one thing that you need to do during this entire process, your post-op process, is advocating for yourself, and make sure you're knowledgeable to do so. Because if you are not, people will try to sell you a dream, they'll try to sell you a result, and that's not what they need to do. I know you guys have seen many videos online to where the massage therapist did not know what they were doing. Like, there's this video of this lady like standing behind her and she's like, oh, just hold on, it'll be fine. Like, they're supposed to be painful to a certain extent because you are very tender, but you are not supposed to be screaming and in like excruciating pain. No way. Go to someone who knows what they're doing and advocate for yourself if you feel as if they're trying to push you into something that you are not ready for. Another thing that is very important is wearing your faja. I am 6 months, almost 6 months, and I still wear my faja to this day.
To this day!
Prior to the video, I actually took it off, and I probably shouldn't have. You will learn your body and when you need to wear it and when you're not wearing it, and the feeling that you have in between. And yeah, it's not fun when you're not wearing your faja, because you're like, oh my gosh, and then when you try to put it back on, it's painful, it cuts. So make sure you're wearing it, because you will still be swelling. So yeah, after you get out of surgery, they're going to put you in your stage 1 faja. So as you're in your stage 1 faja, it depends by your surgeon. So domestically, you will see some surgeons saying that you need to wear it anywhere from like a week up until 3 weeks. And in the Dominican Republic and Colombia and stuff, they will say you need to wear it for like 3 days. So it varies. Is there a right or wrong answer? I don't know. But all I do know is that you need to be making sure you're wearing your faja. And when you're wearing that stage 1 faja, make sure you're wearing your ab boards, make sure you're wearing your compression. I had a Lipo 360 board, and I was walking around like the Michelin Man. I really feel like I should have moved into my stage 2. I wore it until 2.5 weeks. I probably should have waited a week and then went into my stage 2 faja, but I didn't. So I had to wear like a Lipo 360 board. I had to wear a postpartum wrap, and just to keep it all in. And I was walking around. My sisters thought that they were like, sis, it doesn't look like you had surgery. And so you have to be very compressed during that time. And so getting into your stage 2 faja is very important, because it helps you get that extra layer of compression. And yeah, so I had ordered my stage 2 faja from a company in Las Vegas, and then when it came to me, it was like way too small. There's no way it could fit. It couldn't fit around my thighs, much less like me putting it up. And so I had to send that back, and then I had to drive to downtown Los Angeles and buy a faja there, and then I melted out of that faja literally within like 3 days. So I had to order another one from them. Was the Michelin Man again with all of my extra foams and stuff. That one came in. I had no one to tailor them. There was no one around me who could tailor my faja. So I was literally buying a faja every 3 to 6 days. Every 3 to 6 days I had to be in a new faja, melting out of them. But still, ironically, I was the same inches, which we'll get into later. But yeah, so make sure that you are budgeting for fajas, that you find someone around you who can take them in, because you will be swimming in them in no time. And it can get pretty pricey always buying new fajas. Like, it's kind of pricey. But yeah, so make sure that you're wearing your ab boards and your back boards, so your surgeon will curve out your back. And if you're not wearing your backboard, you will have an added layer of inflammation. You will have a bunch of just like not scar tissue, but it'll feel like scar tissue. I had that because I had a backboard that wasn't like the triangle, so it would like move all over the place. So it got to the point where I was just sick of it, so I stopped wearing it. And then it got to the point where I had to get red light therapy for them to remove that inflammation. So I did it to myself. But if I had been wearing my backboard, I would have been in better condition. So make sure, yes, that you're wearing your ab board, but you're wearing your backboard as well. And never, ever, ever sleep in them. I made that mistake as well. Don't let it be you. Do not do that. And yeah. So another thing that I want to talk about, and this is something that not a lot of people touch upon, but I feel like it's very important, and that being join a Facebook group. Your community is so important to you at this point in time, and not just your community of people who you know who have maybe gone through it as well, or people who are supportive of you in making this decision. But on your Facebook group, if you go and you like, I joined one for my surgery center, and I joined a Facebook group also for my surgeon. And it was just so invaluable having a group of people that you could, they were like your sounding board, you know? And if you had any questions about anything, you could just type it up. Within like an hour or two, you have like 12, 15 girls helping you out. You could read through what everyone's going through at different points in time, so you can kind of manage, frame your mind around what the post-op process may look like for you. You also have people who can help you through the pre-op process as well, I had so many issues with my lab results, but seeing other girls have those same issues, like, oh, is my hemo at the right level? What can I do? What iron supplements? When did you guys stop smoking? When did you guys stop drinking? Like, can I do this, that, and the third? It was so helpful. Even some things that didn't directly apply to me, just seeing and knowing that other people were saying, oh no, you're okay. Oh no, they don't, there was just so much support there. And sure, like with anything in life, there are gonna be bad apples, but for the most part, everyone is super supportive, and we are trying to help each other heal. And we're trying to be each other's confidant and sounding board in this very, very vulnerable point in our lives. So I would definitely say join a Facebook group. Even to this day, if I have any issues or if I have any questions, I'll like search up key terms or keywords within the Facebook group, and it's still helpful to this day whenever I have any questions, and I'm just looking for answers, and maybe no one around me knows how to answer them. So I would definitely say join a Facebook group. It is a free resource, but it's something that I couldn't put a price tag on. They're super helpful. Yes, so next we're gonna talk about this little thing called swell. So swelling happens mostly because of probably what you're eating, and it is so annoying and it hurts. Some doctors will say, oh, you can eat what you want for the first 2 weeks, and I dare you to do that. I actually don't. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, because not only are you walking around like you deserve, like you're supposed to be in geriatrics, like literally like kneeling over, can barely move, but it hurts. Not only that, but if you eat something wrong that has too much sodium, then you have like, you're starting to swell and it hurts, and it's just another layer of just pain that you don't need to go through. So make sure that you are not jumping into eating spicy foods that are high in sodium, because they will all make you swell. Another thing is to be cognizant about what you're intaking. Like, I know you look good, I know you want to pop out on the scene and you want to go outside, but going out and drinking too prematurely is definitely going to make you swell, because alcohol dehydrates you, and then your body is going to have more fluid retention to try to try to level out those dehydration levels, and then you're going to swell, and it's just not fun. And if you can knowingly do something that'll help you not feel pain or discomfort more so, as you kind of progress in the post-op process, do yourself a favor and do not do not drink, do not eat too spicy of foods, and watch your sodium levels. I eat pretty clean, and even to this day, I'm making sure that I'm not eating a lot of sodium. I had Thai food earlier and it kind of was high in sodium, and that's why I took my pho off, because it was so painful. I had to take it off. Oh, it was not good. Yeah, so make sure you're drinking water, you're drinking pineapple tea, arnica tea. There's so many ways that can help you with, minimizing the swelling, but yeah, just be cognizant that even at 6 months, I'm almost at 6 months, and I feel it. I definitely feel it, and I know that it's always more likely than not has something to do with what I'm eating. So be aware of that. And yeah, so why did I choose lipo? So I chose lipo because for me, I have always been bottom heavy. Like, I don't have a badonkadonk, I don't have a donk, I don't have like cakes or anything like that, but it's like I'm okay with it. I've also been like a size 7 or 9 in jeans since I was like in the 6th grade. So I know whenever I gain weight, I typically gain weight on my bottom half. So I haven't had kids yet, and I know that when I have kids, I'm probably going to spread, so for me, I was just more concerned with the stubborn layer of fat that I have that I couldn't get rid of. And so for me, if I could get rid of that stubborn layer of fat, maybe contour, lose an inch or two, I feel like that would be sufficient for me. But everybody's different. You may want the added, fat in your hips or in your butt. Do you? In this whole process, like, this is all about you. But I know for me personally, I just wanted to just contour and get rid of some fat that wouldn't go away no matter if I exercised, if I ate right, which I do all the time, and it wasn't going anywhere. So yeah, that was definitely super difficult for me. Which leads me to another thing though, and that is being confident in your results, and just confident throughout this entire process. Like, I've had people who were kind of like, oh, you had surgery, are you insecure? And I'm not. And I didn't get surgery because I felt like I needed the confidence booster, though it is one. I just wanted to get rid of that stubborn layer of fat. But there is a negative connotation when it comes to surgery. And a lot of people look down on it because they view it as, oh, you're super insecure, you hate your body, all of these things, which, are far from the truth. But it's more so an investment in self. Like, you invest your time and your resources and all of these things and so many other things in life that make other people happy. But what about doing something for yourself that makes you happy? And so that's how I really view it. That's the lens that I see it through, and I think it's a healthy way to see it. It's for you. You're not doing it for anyone else. You're not doing it for male attention. It's just something that you want to make yourself happy. And some things that you didn't like, you can change it. Like, I have Invisalign. Am I insecure? No, I just want my teeth to be straight. I got lipo. Am I insecure? No, I just want it to be snatched. And I've tried everything under the book, from laser lipo, wood therapy, everything non-invasive, and they weren't working. So I said, I'm going the more invasive route if these don't work out, and they didn't. So I did it. So yeah, another thing about that though, and being confident in yourself, your results, is knowing that it's an uphill battle. And if you are a part of these Facebook groups, you may see girls who are on there who are like 2 weeks post-op, and they look like they're like 6 months to a year post-op. Some people heal like the Wolverine, and other people's don't. Like, I don't. So for me, I was like 3-4 weeks post-op, and I started at 29 inches. And at 3-4 weeks, I was like 31 inches. Like, I had gained because of swelling. And so it was really hard for me. I had friends texting me like, oh, let me see your results. And I didn't feel confident enough to tell them, like, I feel like I'm botched. I wasted my money. It was very difficult for me. And so, yeah, you need to be confident in your results, and knowing that your body heals at different time and a different pace from everyone else. And sometimes you need to get offline. You need to not look in that hashtag that says BBL or the hashtag Lipo360 and look at everyone that's 3 to 4 weeks that's super snatched, and you're like, what the heck? Or maybe the surgeon had posted their before and after, and you're thinking that they just had surgery and they're literally like a year post-op or 6 months post-op, So just be confident in your results and that your body is going to heal, and just like, healing in real time, that it's not linear. It's going to take time. So you may have one side of your body heal before the other does. That's perfectly normal. But as long as you are wearing your faja, getting your massages, eating well, and just, you know, staying in a good mental space, like, everything will come together in due time. Just stay confident in that, and do not compare. Like, comparison is a thief of all joy. And if you're comparing yourself to others, not only in surgery, but just in life, you're always going to feel like you're behind, and you're not. You're exactly where you need to be. So remain confident in that. So yeah, guys, I'm going to show you guys my results now, so you guys can get an idea of what I look like post-op. Okay, guys, so I did want to put some shorts on for you guys, but this is what I look like from the front. As you guys can tell, everything is pretty smooth. You can, you know, this is all skin. It was super hard at one point in time, but it looks pretty good. I do have a little bit of scar tissue up here that I need to get massaged out. I've ate quite a lot today, so I am a little bit bigger than normal. And this is what the side looks like. Como se dice, snatch. I do, like I said, I have some of that back inflammation from one, not getting massages, but then also not wearing my backboard. And then this is the this is the other side. It looks way better than where it was at. And yeah, these are what my results look like now. I'm pretty happy with them. I had like a very stubborn layer of fat. I'm going to insert a video of it right before surgery, and it's gone. Okay, guys, so if you guys have any questions, like, some of you guys have hit me up on Instagram. I appreciate that. I'm always accessible to you guys on Instagram. Comment below. I'm always going to be here for you guys. I'm actively looking for comments. I saw that you guys had started comments like, hey, can you do an update? And I'm like, you know what? I think I should. So I definitely wanted to, you know, help anybody out who's going throughout this process, and continuously so. If you have any questions, you know, make sure you look at my Lipo 360 vlog after you watch this video. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here. And like, share, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, join the party. Again, we're just getting started. This is a growing channel, and I appreciate all of your support. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.